Good morning. A little Time Sports. This book just came in the mail yesterday. This is 6 of my favorite versions of the sports games. This will be the versions I will be playing on the channel from here out for those who follow along. There are other versions I'll be playing, but I'll be playing them offline. So I'm playing the first series of the season, Bayside at Paradise City, in the baseball game, and I'm using the schedules and the teams in the book. So I'm going to be playing through careers, starting with all of these as I feel in the mood for baseball. So what this implies is a 3-home, 3-away series. So Bayside is going to be 3 games on the road here against Paradise City, and then they would take a couple of days break and travel over and play the final 3 of the series over a week or whatever, 10 days. But the first game, Bayside won on the road 9-7 as Paradise City scored 4 runs in the final 2 innings to make it close, but early on Bayside was dominating. So we're going to play the second game in the series. They're already rated. Bayside is a B, so I'll be using this for all their innings, and D for Paradise City here. And Bayside won the first game by 2. I'm going to roll all 9 innings at once for Bayside. So on the road, Bayside, and I'm just going to line them up in the order they fall. So we got inning 1, inning 2, inning 3, inning 4, inning 5, inning 6, inning 7, inning 8, inning 9. So they start off scoring nothing. This is one way to speed it up. 5. They're going to get 1 plus a reroll. So 1 plus, they get to roll again for a bigger inning. So 1 plus, Bayside 4 is going to get another 1. So they're going to score 2 runs in the second inning. The fourth inning, they're going to score 1. So they're doing pretty good right now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oops. They scored 1 plus. So third inning. Fourth inning, they score 3. 3 is nothing. 5, which is going to be 1 plus again. They get to roll again for this 5. Oh, Lord, they're going to get 2 more. So they scored 3. And then the next inning, they're going to get to roll again. This was a 6, just for the heck of it. You don't need to do this. I'm just doing it for this video, so people can see how I'm doing it. 5, they're going to score 1 plus nothing, so they get 1. Wow, Bayside is lighting it up. 1 is nothing. 6 is 2. And 1 is nothing. They're going to score in this game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they scored 9 runs in both games in Paradise. So Paradise pitching staff being shelled so far. All right, we're going to need our 9 dice to roll for Paradise City. And here we go. And I'll just line them up linearly as they fall out of my hand. So Paradise City, again, last game they had a big 8th and 9th inning, but it wasn't enough. Can they find a way to score more than 9 runs here? Okay, so we're going to start here. 6 is going to be a big inning for them. We'll go here. We'll go here, here. Let's see here, here, and here. All right, so 6 is going to be a good inning for them. 6 on D is 2 runs, so they start off this game leading after 1, 2. 4 is going to be a second roll, so that means they basically get a man on base, and 3, but they don't do anything with it. That's what that 4 does for them. 1 is nothing for them. 3 is nothing for them. 3 is nothing for them. 3 is nothing to them. 4 is a man on base. What happens? 3, nothing. Dang, so they're going to get hammered in this game. 6, though, they do get another 2-run inning in the 8th, or the 7th, or 8th. And then at the bottom, they get nothing. So this game is going to be 9-4. And that's how quickly, you don't have to just roll 18 times plus secondary rolls. You can drop 9 dice in a dice pool. Man, so Bayside has won on the road in Paradise City here, shelling their pitchers. And again, if you want to know, so again, when I talk about abstraction and why I appreciate abstraction, and I want to know what's happening, so how is Bayside doing this? Well, their batting is a 1, their pitching is a 1 plus, their fielding is incredible, 2 plus, right? So I would argue, well, their bats are hot right now, period. That's all there's to it. But let's see if there's a reason narratively that Paradise City's given up a ton. Oh yeah, look, their batting is 0. Their pitching is actually sound. So Bayside is really hot against strong pitchers, strong fielders. So Bayside, I would argue, in this particular series, Bayside is just hot. Their bats are absolutely hot, and Paradise City's not putting any pressure on them with 0 bats. So pretty interesting. So you could just look at these ratings and kind of decide, well, how would Paradise City be doing this, right? And they're doing it because the opposing team's putting no pressure on them. This team rolls into town feeling pretty good about themselves and their bats are hot at the right time. So anyway, we got one more game here at home, and then they would take a couple of days off, travel to Bayside. So Bayside's final at this home series for Paradise, and so far their season is not starting well. Let me read the write-up. This team could be a contender if they could hit with any consistency. A talented pitching staff is under too much pressure to hold down an opposing bats. So there we go. So despite them being a 2, they're feeling constant pressure because they know they can't score. So this description of the team's ratings tell you exactly what's going on here in Paradise City. And then Bayside's write-up. Bayside has high expectations this season to win the championship. Okay, so we're also seeing the best team in baseball, maybe, right? Based on their ratings, everything else. They have the best shortstop in the league, Gordy Randall. And Simon Wells anchors a rotation with Petey Norris doing the solid spot work. So they've got, and again, I name all the players for the rosters so you can see a narrative that unfolds, despite the fact that you don't, see. So we need 9, 3 for the visiting Bayside Whalers, and we're going to roll them all again because it's faster. It's kind of fun. It takes out some of the drama, though. 1. Ooh, another huge inning there. This will be oh my God, another huge inning. Huge inning. And then I try to put them in the order they hit the table, right? So 0, Bayside, we know does nothing here. 6 on B, they're going to score 2 runs. 6, they're going to get 2 more. 3, they're going to get nothing. 6, they're going to score 2. Man, they're consistent. And 3, boom, boom. And then 2 is nothing. And then they're going to score another 2. So this time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're going to get 8 to wrap up this weekend in Paradise City. Holy cow, they're going to get 8. So they got 9, 9, and 8. It's fantastic. So again, doing it this way, does take some of the mystery out of, rolling every inning to see how teams are performing, which is normally what I do because I like to roll and see what they did in the first inning. But it's kind of fun to just drop all the dice, tally it up, and see. So Paradise City may start the season 0-3 in a homestand against a team that already is projected to be a championship team. So there should be no heads down here as their bats are horrible. And maybe Paradise City will find a way to win this Bayside game. We got 1, 4, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, and 6. They're going to get something late. Oh, wait, and 6. Okay, so 1, of course, they're going to score nothing. 4, they're going to have a re-roll, a chance. They got a man on. So that just means you get to keep rolling if you keep rolling. But they didn't score with that. But a man's on base. And no, it's going to amount to nothing. So there's not going to be a score there. 1 is nothing. 3 is nothing. 2 is nothing. 3 is nothing. 2 is nothing. But then they do have, again, they did it again. 2. Wow, so they're really strong late. So these are pinch hitters. So I would see this as guys coming in off the bench. So that would be these guys. Late in the inning, or late in the game, Paradise City would have been pulling in their utility infielder Walters and their utility outfielder Brown. They must be coming in here in the 7th inning, 8th inning, and their bats are actually helping the offense. So here's 2 guys that as I progress through my career, I might actually, if I'm paying attention to this kind of stuff, note that Walters and Brown might actually move up to starting positions, and you would put in new guys if this team evolves positively. So if their batting rating went up next year, I would say, Walters and Brown, just in this first, look at this. So they scored total for the series, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of their runs in this 3 games were all scored in 8th and the 9th inning. So that tells you that Bayside's bullpen kind of dropped off. But it really tells me that they made, he made substitutions bringing in Walters and Brown that actually gave them juice late in the game, because that's epic that they had 5 of their last 6 innings are all 2-run innings. But anyway, needless to say, Bayside will wrap up the first weekend of the season with 3 wins, and of course Paradise City will be 0-3, right? So there we go. And Bayside, now it'll be Paradise City. We'll take 2 days off, and Paradise City will travel across to Bayside. Beautiful Bayside in the big country. And again, we already know their B&Ds. Nothing changes in their ratings as they match them up. These 2 teams will be B&D all season against each other because of the matchups. And so it looks as though it's probably going to... I mean, Paradise City might find a way to win one of these, but I have a feeling Bayside's going to be 6-0 after this first week, first 10 days. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and roll Paradise City. Let's go ahead and do it. And I already know almost... I've already, in just a couple of games, pretty much know what their scores are going to be. I mean, not scores, what their charts memorized are. So, ooh, great day for Paradise City. Maybe they just needed to get out of under the yoke of the gamblers of Paradise City, and they put down some strokes here. The bat, wow, what a day! Whoops, what a day! So Paradise City's gonna have a good day. 5, they're gonna get a right off the bat. 1, 4 is a chance to re-roll. They got 5, 1, 2, 3 4s in a row, so they're gonna get to roll 4 more times to try to score. And yes, they will score here, and that will be 2. Son of a gun, Paradise City's having a day. They're going to score nothing. They're going to score with that re-roll. They're going to score nothing. And the last 4 with that with another roll. That means they got men on base, but they couldn't bring him in. So these would be men stranded, right? So you can see that as man stranded on first, a man stranded on third, a man stranded on second. Something like that, right? It's up to you. But anyway, 5, though, is going to score him another run. 2 is going to be nothing. 2 is nothing. And 6 is going to be 2 more. This is their best game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they scored 6 runs on the road against Bayside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's 9 innings. So that is epic. Here we go. Again, I'm using the brand new Time Sports book. This is the final version. This book is matte paperback wraparound cover, and it actually for the first time has this name of the game on the spine. And these are my favorite versions of the 6 sports games in here. They all have a pre-built league with a pre-built schedule, and you can immediately, like I'm doing right now, I'm literally playing the first game in the book, and I'm playing the very first game on the schedule between the 2 teams, and 2 of the 6 teams in the book, right out of the gate. So I don't have to do anything but just start dropping dice. All right, Bayside. They're 9 innings. Let's see what they do. Bayside's averaging 8.5, almost 9. There's a 8.75 runs a game. So pretty epic. Here we go. Ooh, not going to be as good today. 6-4. Is it 3, 1, 1, 4. And you notice how I read them left to right, and that's how I get my order for my innings. 6 is going to be a huge inning for them. Bayside on B is going to score 2. What they want are 5s. 4 is 1. So already 3-6. So the first inning was 3-3. The first 2 innings was 3-3. Then we get 0, 0, 0. Wow, what a game. Then 4, though, gave them 1. What a game. Look at this. It was completely tied after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After 6 innings, the game was tied. That is so cool. Then 2, and then 4 gave them a run to give them the lead, and then they were shut out. I have a feeling they lost this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They did. Oh my God. Paradise City rolls in. Holy cow. Paradise City. So Bayside with 3 wins on the road, feeling really good about themselves. Paradise City has a couple of days off, travels via the railroad or bus, via bus probably, over to Bayside. Beautiful Bayside. They have a night off to enjoy the luxuries of Bayside. Next morning, bright and early, they get some work from their 0-rated bats, and it is enough work to win it 6-5. outstanding. Paradise City, I thought was going to roll over and take it. And Paradise City said, no, 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 no. We like this beautiful country here at the Bayside Resort. And there it is. And let me see something here. Bayside Stadium is called Ocean View Park. Seats 15,000 people. They are managed by Red Holcomb. So you can imagine Oceanside View Park is wonderful to Paradise City. Paradise City plays in Paradise City Park in front of 21,000 fans. Their manager is Vince Gaglio. So Gaglio liking it here in Bayside. And you know, this morning, he coaches his team up. Gentlemen, we now know we can beat these guys. So let's go out and do it again. Let's go out and beat these guys and make this an interesting series. As it looked like it was going to be a boring Bayside domination. Oh my God! Paradise City is hot. Their bats are blowing up here in the beautiful, warm, humid air of Bayside. And you can imagine Bayside would be somewhere like, Orlando, Florida, or the Keys, maybe Miami. It's beautiful Bayside, right? Wow, 4. So they're going to get a re-roll on 1, 2. The first 3 innings, they're going to get men on base. And they're going to drive a man in here. Unbelievable. So inning 1, Paradise City's bats suddenly get hot. They are going to leave a man stranded on first for the second inning. But the third inning, they're going to pop in 2. Right, maybe a solo, maybe a 2-run dinger. 5, they're going to score another run. Holy cow, their bats have fired up. Oh my gosh. 6, they're going to score 2 more. This is the best game for them. 0, 2 more, 1 more, and then they get a final inning. And they're going to leave a man stranded on second in the final inning. But holy cow, folks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 runs for Paradise City. What the hell? Bayside's manager, what's his name here? Carl Red Holcomb is spitting tobacco and cursing his 1948 Bayside Breakers. How do y'all come home and put up a stinker in front of your hometown fans? And at this point, maybe they aren't putting up a stinker. Maybe Bayside is lighting the lamp here, because that's a hockey term. 2, oh yeah, looking good. 2, 4, 6, 3, 2, 2, and 6. This is going to be fun. Okay, so 2 is nothing. Bayside's down 1, nothing. 6, they're going to score 2 runs. They're up 2-1. They're going to get blanked as Paradise City lights it up with 2. 4 is a 1 run, so they're going to close it. 6, they're going to get 2 more. We got us a ball game here. 3 is nothing. 2 is nothing. 2 is nothing off the bench. So you can imagine, again, Paradise City, as I said before, narratively, a brilliant pitching staff. So they shut them out. Bang, bang, bang. So for innings, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So innings 6, 7, and 8, they're off the bench. Their bullpen, Odoms, probably, and Rogers are striking them down as they come to the plate. And the last inning, though, their closer suffers a gash of 2, but I don't think it's going to be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 9. Paradise City has now made this. Here we go, folks. The final game of the series. Paradise City has said, no way, baby. We may be a D-rated team against your bats, but we've come to win this series. Holy cow, both teams at home could not win. And Paradise City is trying to flip the script on this early season narrative. Unbelievable. And look at that, no re-rolls. They didn't get 1 extra man on base, Bayside. All right, Paradise City with a chance to actually tie the series. And that'll wrap up. They will not play. Let's go look at the schedule. Bayside and Paradise City do not meet again. No, right, yeah, because it's a 6-team. That first schedule is 3 at home, 3 away. So this is it. I mean, this is their chance to win this series. And Bayside would be 4 and 3. I don't know, what am I saying? 6 games, yeah, they would be 4 and 2. So Bayside would like to have a win this series and be 4-2. They thought they had it easy, but Paradise City is a professional baseball team, baby, with great pitching, great fielding. Oh, look at Paradise City. That's going to be 4. That's going to be an extra hit. We're going to get 6. A big inning for them. 3, 6, 4, 2, 2, 2. Oh my God. So 4. Let's see what they do. Nope. 4. They're going to get to roll again. So they have 2 men on base. 3 men on base. Not that it matters. We roll. And oh my God, folks, they are getting, these are all re-rolls. You get to keep rolling until it ends. Holy cow. 4, 4, 4. So these would be, again, this would be action, not necessarily, yep, and there it is. Finally, after all, that would have been a big action. So you can imagine lots of hits that are fielded, lots of, you know, base stealing chances. Who the heck knows what's going on here? But they finally get their 3 outs. And Bayside dodges a huge bullet. Second inning, their pitching staff takes over. However, they give up 2 in the 3rd. They shut out in the 3rd. They give up 2 in the 5th. And then they're going to have another set of runners on base here in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The top of the 6th. And nope, that's going to be a side out. So they're blanked. They're blanked. They're blanked. They're blanked. I don't think they're going to win this one. 4 runs. So we're back down to a standard Paradise City with only a 4-run game. Most likely Bayside is going to shred them. So Bayside probably a little irritated with how they've allowed things to go here in their house, and they want to win this final game and make sure they get a winning record. They would be 4-2 on the season. Yeah, they're going to do it. 4, 4, 6, 4, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. So 4, let's look at the scoring chart. 4 is a run. So right there, they've already got an advantage here. Boom. 4, they get a run. 2, already 4 to 2. They're going to score 2. So it's now tied 4 to 4. Then they're going to get a run. It's now 5 to 4. They've got the lead. Then they're going to get blanked. 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 And they're going to get blanked. Oh my God, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 4. So they were up 5. They were up 5 to 2, and then Paradise City hammered in 2 in the 6th, and then both bullpens and pitching staff shut each other down, and Bayside is going to win the series. Bayside 4-2, Paradise 2-4. That's their record after week 1's series. The first series, Bayside now owns Paradise City 4-2, and what a first series it was. That's outstanding. So normally I play this out, you know, Paradise City, and they score 2 in inning 1, you know, and 1 point. So it would be, you know, inning 1, 2 to 1. So I would just literally roll 1 at a time generally. But in playing my fictional franchise football game where I'm rolling, you know, 6 dice for a football team to score, I realized that'd be a great way to enjoy baseball. Rolling a handful of dice and counting them off. What you lose here is some drama. However, once you get that score, you know that Bayside's roll could be exciting. So, and there's your narrative. So I just walk us through the narrative of extrapolating the innings from a pool of dice. And there it is, folks. What is today? Today I think is 9/4/25. Having coffee, a little time sports. I just played a 4-dice boxing game that I will put up on the channel as well. 4-dice boxing is a brilliant boxing game by Kevin Elias. I think it's the most accurate, and for a fast play game, it is a blast. And it's in my opinion, it's the most accurately rated for real boxing fight, real boxers. It's objective formula as opposed to subjective ratings, and it's a joy, and so I'll put that up as well. But there you have it, folks. This has been Baseball Time. My favorite version of the baseball game is in this book, along with my favorite version of basketball and hockey are in this book. Boxing, football, racing, all those versions are I don't really have an abject favorite of those, but this would be, for those who are curious, this would be my favorite of all 6 of the games, really, in one book. Versions of the games, and they all come with pre-made 6-team leagues with schedules, so you can literally do what I did right now and play the very first game in the very first series between Bayside and Paradise right out of the gate. And this goes in my record book as this was Series 1. number 1, right? Game 1, 2, 3, and then they travel. Paradise City climbs on a bus, follows them home, and Paradise City puts a scare into Bayside, who is projected, rating-wise, to be a championship contender this year. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.